Hey, it's Alpha Bob. I'm about to land in Drone Space, which is a region of Null where there are no relic sites. It's usually pretty quiet, so the danger of getting killed is low. You can fly around and hack data sites, good for practice, but not for making lots of ISK. I'm now using my filament to travel to the next random Null region. On arriving, the first thing to check is the local chat window to see how many players are in the system. I'm alone, so I can take my time with my next step, which is to check the type of rats in this region. To see the rat type, I select the probe scanner filter called Anomalies. Then I look at the type of combat sites in this system. Drones, just as I predicted. I must have psychic powers. I now want to find a quick way out of drone space so I can find some relic sites to hack. I could just wait the 15 minutes to use my next filament and just hack data sites, but I would rather find a safe way out. I open up the agency window. Then the exploration tab. I click on cosmic signatures. This is a handy-dandy tool to find nearby cosmic signatures, but I'm going to use it to find the way out of drone space. I set the location to specific region. Then I set the region to cache. This is one of the bordering regions to drone space. I see a system 10 jumps away. This is good, so I set this as my destination. I can open the map window to check the safety of this route. I mostly want to see if there are a lot of pilots in the systems that I will pass through. I will also check if there are any ships destroyed in the last hour. This path appears safe, but for educational purposes, I will check out the other possible paths. Here's a view of the map area of drone space. I've circled the drone regions. On one side, the bordering regions are Cache, Insmother, and Great Wildlands. The other regions are Germinate, Tenal, Venal, and Vale of the Silent. Looking at the map, you can pick the closest region and just fly directly there. I will look at the other border regions, checking for a better route. This one is 15 jumps. I might do this one if I had no other choice. 14 jumps, not bad. "11 jumps is good, and this system has 4 unknown cosmic signatures. This is better than the other route to cache, so I will set my destination. I open the map to check the route safety. This path is all clear, so I will fly this way out of drone space. I will skip the video ahead, which is just checking the routes out and the actual flying through drone space. It was pretty uneventful. I will soon be leaving drone space, with only a few minutes left on my filament timer. You can stay in drone space and hack data sites. Also, in drone space you make a lot of ISK with hacking ghost sites. In drone space these sites appear as level 1 combat sites and are easy to spot before you even scan them. I'll go over ghost sites in another video. Now that I'm outside drone space, I will start scanning for relic sites.
Warp drive active.
Here I found a level 3 relic site.
Warp drive active.
I will now show you my process for scanning and hacking cosmic sites. Since my max targeting range is 65 kilometers, I can target 5 containers to scan. I scan each can, looking for ones with 2 million ISK or more. This one is 1.9, I leave it. The ruins is only 1 million ISK, so I unselect it as a target. 5.8 million ISK, this one is good, so I tag it with an X. Tagging can be assigned in your keyboard setup. I will also tag this container worth 15 million ISK. Now comes the hacking. I start with the 1.9 can. The spots next to the start are always safe. I'm blocked, so I will try a different path. With the rule of 6, these spots are safe. Unless a rule of 6 spot has a defensive subsystem like this one, which means the system core is 1 spot away. I use my utility tools to clear this defensive node and search for the system core. Here it is. Success, so I loot the 2 million ISK and fly to the next container. The system core is usually located on the opposite corner, so that's the direction I head. Always clear these spider nodes. I can't clear this system core without the utility tool, which cuts the health in half. I loot the 5.8 million ISK. I usually leave my micro warp drive on during my hacking, so I will travel between cans faster. The ruins containers have the hardest hacks. Try to favor the rule of 6 and click on those spots first. Seeing a 1, I will search the adjacent spots. Another defensive spot in the rule of 6. I use my utility tools to clear the spider node. Then I search for the system core. Another success. I loot the 14.8 million ISK. In later videos, I will go over in detail my hacking choices. My Alpha Joe character only has 1 day of skills trained, so hacking is even harder for him. A well-trained alpha clone should rarely fail a hack. I now go back to scanning the last signature. The last site in this system is another relic. 2 relic sites in one system is not bad. I probably would stay in this area for more hacking. If I'm not making much ISK, or if I see too many locals, I would use a filament to jump to another null region. Remember to have 15 minutes to stay online after using a filament. If you are short on time, you can just log out. I target 5 cans so I can scan them. Again, I only hack the cans over 2 million ISK. I find this a more efficient way for making ISK. If you hack all the cans in a site, this will make the site despawn, and this will give the chance of another relic site spawning in a nearby system. But if you leave a site half done, it won't despawn for a few hours. The second ruins container is worth 7.8 million ISK. It looks like this is the only can worth hacking. There are many pilots out there who don't approve of cherry-picking a site like this. Here's another hack. Click all the adjacent nodes from the start and go the direction of the lower number. This is the best utility tool. Don't click on these data cache nodes yet. Only use them if you get stuck. This defensive node can be fully cleared with the angle tool. It removes 60 health over the next 3 turns. Once cleared, I find the system core. Another success, and I loot 7.8 million ISK.
Warp drive active.
I will now fly to a safe spot and complete my escape from drone space. Thank you for watching, and I hope you are learning how to be safe in Null while making the big ISK. Looks like I only made 30 million ISK, but I'm in a quiet area of Null space, and I can continue to scan and hack. Stay safe out there, and happy hacking.